Good morning, Friday, October 18th. It's brisk. Not sure if we have many old school metalheads here, but this week's dedicated to Megadeth, Symphony of Destruction. That's kind of the name of the game this week. So we destroyed greens by aerifying them. We're currently out here aerifying rough. Max chasing the aerifier and the gator like an idiot. Good for nothing dog. Don't let him fool you. He's an idiot. So we're aerifying rough. I'll walk over here, kind of show you what we got going on. You see, I picked this spot for a reason. You got Steve in the foreground there, or the background, whatever. Background, he's seeding. So we've got overseeding of the roughs. We've got aerifying of the roughs. We completed greens Monday and Tuesday earlier this week. So a lot of the rough looks like this. It's not completely destroyed, but you know, it's definitely not a pretty lie for a golf ball. But hey, we've got golf 24/7, pretty much 365. We got to pick some time that we've got to do maintenance and kind of tear things up. It can't be perfect every day, otherwise we can't keep it perfect. We got to destroy it a little bit. So greens aerification went great. Once again, a double aerification. We used a 1/2 inch solid tine, went down about 7 inches, and then and that was about a 4x4 spacing, and then a second machine, our Toro Procore, had 5/8 inch solids, and they went down about 4.5 inches. So a lot of holes poked. Went through over 50 tons of sand has been injected into the 30-40 year old greens subsurface. So we constantly have to aerify and introduce more sand to combat the aging greens and the accumulating organic matter. So it's some more of the chlorophyll, borophyll stuff, but once again, successful. So Monday we started after the completion of the golf tournament, Mayor's Charity Tournament. I believe we did the practice green about 2 p.m. Got that knocked out while they were playing. We were able to start number 1 green about 3:30. We were able to get 1 through 4 completed before dark time, which was about 6:45 or 7 o'clock. So not a big head start. A slower head start than we usually have. So practice green 1 through 4, so 5 greens were completed Monday. That left us with a whopping 14 to complete on one single day. Honestly, what saved our bacon was Tuesday morning. There was no dew, it was dry. The sanding process has to be a dry process. Wet sand is like like sandcastles. It sticks together, it won't go anywhere. Dry sand falls into holes, works well. So it was dry in the morning that allowed us to get out right out of the gate and get some blowing done much sooner than possible. So that was a 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. operation as well. So hats off to the guys and the crew and the team bogey making it happen once again. So lots of good things happening out here. Not necessarily good for playing conditions. Definitely a little messy. Definitely greens aren't rolling great, but that's part of the process. So I'm getting a 4 from number 1 tee. Got lessons in there, boys. Lessons. Got golf pros for lessons. So I lost track. Greens, we rolled them once and we were re-blowing some sand around to distribute that a little better. We'll be rolling again this afternoon. We'll just be brushing them over the weekend. Next week we'll do some rolling and we'll get our first mow in after the process. But honestly, the least we do the greens is the less amount of abrasion, the less amount of harm. So the better the turf quality will be, so that it wants to heal and recover. So an aerified green's an aerified green. No matter if we roll it, double mow it, it's still aerified. So might as well just kind of let it go, let it heal, it's like getting rest, right? So we're letting them rest, getting healed up. Next week we'll be looking at putting out fertilizer in the roughs for winterizer, if you will, and starter fertilizer where we're seeding. We're doing a lot of seeding, mostly bluegrass. So that's it. I mean, I've already went well over my 5 minutes. I try to keep it to, but a lot of cool stuff if you're an agronomist and my side of the industry. Not excited for the golfer, but hey, I gave you perfect conditions pretty much for the all year leading up to now. So had some frost delays this week. It looks like this weekend should be good. Next week's looking better. So yeah, we're looking at going cart paths only first week in November still. We'll keep you updated on that. So everyone have a great weekend. Great fall weather here, loving it. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.